So yes, here I was walking along minding my own business, keeping myself to my own thoughts, thinking about all the exams and essays I have to hand in soon, like everyone else, and it was raining a little bit, and I actually got rain in my eye, which hurt a little bit, but it didn't really bother me. But anyway, I looked down and I saw a club bar wrapper, which is something I hadn't seen in a long time, and this actually made me feel slightly sad, as I thought to myself about my childhood and all those years ago and how much I used to have fun and how I had no responsibilities. It also made me think about how I hadn't seen a club bar in a long time, which is what made me think about my childhood, because I thought I hadn't seen those since I was a child, so I thought they'd gone, they'd long gone, you can't find club bars anymore, but clearly you can, because I just found one, unless that's been there all this time. It's very unlikely, even though this was a small pathway between the AstroTurf and Gold accommodation. Anyway, still, all of this had actually put me off where I was originally going. I couldn't remember that I actually had to go down to City Campus for a lecture, because it really put me off, so I ended up by the bike sheds near Platinum Plus. This is in fact where I keep a bike of mine from 1966, so I take a look at the sky and thinking, oh, it's still raining, so I'm going to look at this Velo Solex, which was made in Paris in France in 1966, as I just said, but anyway, I want to go and see it, because I was really annoyed about this club bar. So anyway, I walked inside, and I closed the door behind me, when suddenly I thought, ouch, what's that pain in my side? It feels like my pancreas. Is that my pancreas? I don't even know. What is a pancreas? Don't ask me, I'm not a medical student. I'm a blooming performing arts student. I don't know why though, because I'm not actually that fond of the theatre. I prefer making films, but that's beside the point. So I sat on my Velo Solex and realised how fun it was to actually ride it, so I pretended to pedal it backwards, because I can't actually pedal it forward because it's on the stand, so it would go against the ratchet. But suddenly I realised there's something behind me. Wait a minute, that's an old Pepsi can. What's that doing on there? I didn't put it there, and I don't even drink Pepsi. I prefer Coke, even though I'm not that fond of fizzy drinks, so I decided to put it down on the floor. It was when it was on the floor that I decided that I really want to know how a steam engine works. I know how an internal combustion engine works, which one that takes either diesel or petrol, but a steam engine is completely different. I've never had much experience with steam engines, but I do know a small amount about them. I started to pedal the Solex backwards again, but then decided to pedal it forward, even though I said not to, so what I did was I bounced it on the stand. Then I put the accelerator back so it didn't wear out the spring on the carburetor. It was then I decided I wasn't really bothered about the club bar anymore, and I had come to a realisation that my childhood was long gone. This was very sad, which is why I feel a bit more perplexed than I normally do. So once again I walked outside the bike cage, which is for Platinum Plus, and I thought at first, before I came to this university, that it was only for people from Platinum Plus, but actually it's not, and if I'd known that at the time, then I would have actually brought my 1955 BSA Bantam up with me. Now I was thinking about how everything was named at Worcester University, like, you get the Charles Darwin building. Who calls a building after Charles Darwin? Sure, he was a great man, but still, a building called Charles Darwin, that seems a bit strange. Why not name it after someone else, like, I don't know, Gordon Brown, because all the buildings around here are really bland, so you might as well name it after someone really bland. It was then in the corner of my eye I saw people playing football on the AstroTurf, and I thought, why do people actually play football in this weather? In fact, why do people play football at all? I hate any form of exercise. I mean, when I go up escalators, I never walk up them. I let the machine do it for me. That's what they're for. I hate people that walk up escalators. So anyway, I ended back outside Gold accommodation and looked at it and thought, ha, I don't pay as much as you guys. But still, I suppose you lot don't pay as much as Platinum Plus. People that go into Platinum Plus must be on some sort of diet, because they definitely can't afford food. But anyway, I got back at Bronze, which is the accommodation where you get most of the exercise, because you spend most of your time killing ants and silverfish, because we have a horrible infestation of them. As I went to open my door, I thought to myself, shall I do an impression of Ant Lincroft, who did a fantastic thing from I'm from Platinum Plus when he opened the door, but I thought, no, I'm still feeling a bit perplexed. So anyway, as I walked in, I was feeling a bit more optimistic about my life and thought maybe I'll go and lie down. As Pete Cox said, knows I've got a load of serious problems, and one of them is lying down. I've never quite got the hang of it.
We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.